We got some new boys. Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up.
Welcome back to the Boys React channel. Today, we all sent out a tweet that said, send us your deepest...
I missed this tweet. Oh my goodness. I had an opportunity. Oh, shame.
Darkest confessions,
Shame.
and we will react and talk about them.
Talked about them.
Chicken burger.
We're gonna go through Elon Musk's new app, X, and expose you all.
You're gonna expose them.
That was definitely a dad joke. I feel like narrator will be the king of dad jokes whenever he has kids. Which I know he's going to. It's a matter of time.
Boys, react to your darkest confession.
Are we ready, gentlemen?
It's pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Average man tweets, I'm gonna be completely honest. When I was 5, I took a massive shit on the floor at my elementary school.
We've all shit on the floor.
We've all shit on the floor.
I've never shit on the floor.
You should try it.
Eddie, I'm telling you, take a shit on the floor. There's something so freeing.
Yup.
Because your whole life you're told you gotta shit in this little ceramic bowl.
Yeah.
There's something so freeing about shitting somewhere. Yeah.
I think the freeing part that he's talking about is that it's just instinct, right? Because that's what people were doing before they wised up and understood sanitation, right? They were just going to a tree and just, I mean, it's almost as if it's just natural.
Oh, he's pooping.
Listen. I've never shit on the floor.
You've never gone camping?
Well, yeah, but
That's not on the floor.
That's the floor of nature.
That's on the ground.
What the f do you think the floor is, my man?
No,
It's different.
No, I agree with Malik. This would be like a floor.
Yeah, outside, that's
But
the
would
ground.
you say I'm standing?
It's the ground.
I'm standing on the ground.
floor.
No, you're standing on the floor.
I can't agree with you on that.
Come on, man.
Are you serious?
I can't agree with you on that.
Look, I'm gonna say, like, when you're talking amongst people that poop on the ground,
I think it's ground, and then there's different types of grounds, which are floors, gravel, pavement, but at the end of the day, it's all ground. At least that's how I choose to look at it.
floor, ground, doesn't really matter that much.
He pooped on the floor at his elementary
Which
school.
was inside.
This different than camping, where you don't have toilets.
You don't say camp floors, you
What's
say
wrong with
camp
you?
grounds.
Okay. All right, hold up. Comments, what do you think? Because clearly we're not gonna be able to come to an
got an
agreement.
argument.
However, aside from that, shut up, Malik.
I'm on your side here. What are you talking about?
Friendly fire.
Same side, bro.
Juicy's like feverishly looking up definitions of floor and ground.
The floor is what you walk on inside of a building, and
Exactly.
the ground is what you walk on
I get
outside.
where you're coming
The fact
from.
that you had to be convinced from a Google search is...
The fact that you've never shit on
Wait, what did he say?
The floor is what you walk on inside of a building, and
Exactly.
the ground is what you walk on outside.
I get where you're coming
The
from.
fact that you had to be convinced from
Yeah, but you got to put a floor on the ground. So I still stand by what I said. Ground, overall floor. The sub. Okay.
a Google search is...
The fact that you've never shit on the floor.
Okay, can we move on from that and actually talk about the experience?
My chair's on the ground.
Your chair's on the floor.
I've never shit on the floor before. But when I was 5 years old,
Philosophical debates here.
my mom had both of my sisters in her arms. They were little babies.
Double shit cannons.
Yeah, it was, Nah, so she was coming down the stairs and it would take her like 10 minutes. And I ran down to the first floor and I took a piss on the walls and covered it with the mantles that were covering the couches. And I put them over the piss and I was hoping she wouldn't notice it.
Why did you do that?
I was testing physics. I was testing to see how things worked in the world.
Okay, moving on.
All right, since I wasn't able to post something here, I will just tell you guys my darkest confessions. And I wouldn't necessarily call it dark, but when I was younger, I'm gonna tell you, a bored mind is a dangerous mind. I was younger. I probably was about maybe 12 or so. I was playing with a little RC Tyke a remote control car. And it's one of them things where the front can like twist 360 degrees so you can really make it spaz out. I got done playing with it and then I brought it home, brought it in. And for some ungodly reason, I pushed up on the remote and it made the tire spin like really, really fast. And I put it up to my head and I had a really long skid mark right here and it was super embarrassing. So I tried to make up stories as to why I had that. And one of the wildest stories I came up with was that I had brain surgery, but nobody was buying it. Anyways, that's how I got the nickname Skid Mark in high school.
This is going far enough.
I confess that to maybe 1,000 people who will probably watch this. Hopefully not more than that.
Pluck hair off my genitals and put it in food.
That's not even what the screen says. Molly, why did you tell us that?
No, that's...
There's a time and place, brother.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Now, is that like putting chocolate sprinkles on your ice cream?
Yeah, kind of. It's pretty close, yeah.
It adds a little bit of texture, I would imagine.
I don't know about you guys. Hair and food
Gyro.
Grow up. Everyone has hair. Little pubes here and there.
I think it's fucking disgusting.
Isn't that what they said, Juicy? Like 1 in every 300 burgers at a fast food place usually has pubes.
This sounds about right.
Chicken burger.
I don't like this. This is borderline racism.
What?
The issue I have with this is we said, tell us your deepest, darkest secrets. And this person isn't saying this in past tense. They're saying, this is what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't just a deep, dark secret. This is just like committing to a crime.
All right, so I've said a deep, dark secret of mine. I pissed on the wall
That's
before
you
my mom got
chose.
downstairs.
They all got
You chose to say that.
It's you guys' turn.
We'll play like never have I ever. If one comes up that I have done, I'll tell the story.
Yeah.
I've never put pubes in food.
I've
'cause-
definitely never
I've never done that.
I've put food on my pubes before, though.
What?
What?
You should try it.
Okay.
That's a lie.
Can't relate.
Why did you screenshot this?
Mully is my favorite. Why is that a deep, dark secret for somebody? Why Kevin
It's
laughing?
nobody's
You just
favorite.
gotta shit on me every chance you can get. I fucking can't stand this guy.
Grow up, Mully. It's a nice comment.
I'm a prodigy of incest and my parents don't know that I know.
I think he meant I'm a product.
Hey, he could be a prodigy at running, all right?
prodigy.
There's only one race you have to win, and he won it.
I think he's the best at having his parents be siblings, actually.
So if you're good at racing, does that make you a racist?
I'm not a racist. I don't even like NASCAR, really.
Juicy, you won the race.
Dad
You're
joke.
here right now.
His dad only shot out one.
Yeah, my dad only shot out just one big sperm. It was like that big.
Yeah, it was already formed. It was.
It was just you.
This is one giant tadpole.
It came out crying, dude.
Can anyone relate to this?
No.
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 Are you the product of incest?
No.
Sometimes you act like it.
If anyone has the highest chance of being incest,
act like
it
it.
is you.
How?
Because you're Mexican.
does that mean, Molly?
What's the process? Walk me through it, big fella.
Molly, did you just say something and then you thought about what you said and you realized that you
You got to
probably
really
shouldn't have
piece
said
the story
something?
together quick, big
You
guy.
can't use Markiplier as a scapegoat every time something bad happens.
You got this.
Why did they make the dude sound like a velociraptor? What was that?
Come on, pop off.
I don't have.
You usually have the jokes about Mexican people.
I love this picture.
I can relate to this
This
one.
looks AI generated.
It's not.
It's not.
Markiplier looks like
If I was to take a guess as to why he said that, it's because generally speaking, Mexicans have big families. So maybe that's what he was thinking, but who knows? Mully's mind, labyrinth of dark confessions, probably.
he's AI generated, dude. Have you seen that motherfucker?
Yes, I'm looking at him right now.
Damn.
Can we just have like 5 seconds of silence and looking at this?
He's a specimen, dude. He looks like an Easter Island statue.
He does.
Oh, they put that FNAF there. I think they put that there because Markiplier was supposed to be in that FNAF movie, but scheduling conflicts. I think that was what they had there, that little pop-up.
Look like an Easter Island head statue. What? Can we do a side by side? That's crazy.
Ooh, no. Wow, 5 Nights at Freddy's for everybody.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Nailed it.
Nice,
Pretty
nice.
good.
Nice.
I killed my cat because it was too loud and kept eating all my food.
You are a terrible person.
But that wasn't on the screen.
Yeah, what the f, narrator?
Well, I mean,
Lily was a good cat.
no, it wasn't Lily. It was actually Spooky.
Killed your girlfriend's cat.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It hasn't even been a week.
Hey, Louis. Hey, he said girlfriend's cat. I'm guessing ex-girlfriend, right? Because they are fiance. They are engaged. So, hello?
Man, we both lost cats on this trip, dude.
I didn't lose shit, not my cat. I kept making jokes going like, babe, we can get rid of all the cats and get a dog. I got a dog and I still lost a cat. It's crazy. Anyway.
What happened to you?
What are you talking about?
Why are you like this?
I had too much coffee.
I'm gay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who can relate?
What about being gay is deep and dark?
Depends what you're into.
So when the guy goes down the tunnel of
Yeah.
secrets.
This is from
Secret tunnel.
Mind you, it doesn't really surprise me. The name
They didn't say deep and dark confessions. They just said darkest confessions, right? Those aren't necessarily deep. They're just dark.
is star strawberry emoji dash meep meep dash.
Right? Because if you go outside and it's dark outside, you're still relatively safe. But when you go outside and it's dark outside and you see a deep tunnel, you probably won't go down there, right? Now those right there are the confessions that they probably was looking for.
Lovejoy. I'm gay. Yeah, we know, bro.
Yeah.
Can anyone relate to this?
No.
Mully?
Don't fucking look at me every time.
Whoa.
Give me 3 tequila shots. I let my dog eat peanut butter off my nuts.
That's just standard practice.
It's part of growing up.
Yeah, in the
it's-
same way that you like
happens.
try to dip your nuts in soy sauce to see if you can taste it.
Juicy, that is not part of
No,
growing
it's
up.
definitely part of
Molly,
growing
we
up.
know why you have 3 dogs.
I don't.
Always like, God, I can't have enough fucking dogs, man. I just love them. I
run
love
away
my
from
dogs
that.
so much. I need more.
I come to your house, man, there's peanut butter all over them.
No, there's not, bro.
Milky was a right-up mess.
Wait, what goes really good after peanut butter? Milk.
No.
No, it doesn't.
What the f are you talking about?
No, it doesn't. No, it's what kind of combination?
butter
Man, I
joy
can't wait for
sandwiches, you have
peanut butter and milk.
We all know that Mully got 3 dogs followed by a couple of cats. Was the dogs' tongues like not scratchy enough so you had to get cats?
Did you get cats
texture.
because then you can still
seen
say
Milky?
you're technically still fucking pussy?
Wait, if I'm remembering correctly, which animal has like little sharp things on their tongues? Was it cats to help, or was it dogs? Aren't their tongues more like reminiscent of human tongues? If I remember correctly, it's the cats that they stuff scratch because they got like little barbs or something, like with their taste buds. Something I could be completely. I had 3 cats and a total of 9 dogs. So in my entire lifetime. So I don't know.
What?
Homie, I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds to think of that joke.
God damn it, dude. I did anal with my brother.
Clip it.
Where are you guys reading from?
That's what it says. I did anal with my brother.
You did a what?
I did anal with my brother.
We've all been there.
No, Juicy.
No, that's wild.
And you were saying Mexicans are incest? I don't know about that, brother.
That's the
Molly,
darkest
next
one.
time one of these come up, don't say a fucking word.
I'm not saying anything for the rest of the video.
Someone tried to commit murder on me, but till this day, nobody knows about it except me and her.
So the big secret is someone tried to kill you. I can relate
Yeah,
to that. I
pretty
feel like
much.
people have tried to kill me constantly.
Yeah.
Happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I say something wrong. Oh yeah, I'd be in a doghouse. I 100% take the doghouse over murder. But yeah, relatable.
Every time we go to dinner and like driving home, Eddie driving home, I'm like, he's trying to kill me.
I don't drive home drunk. What are you talking about?
Yes, you do. And also, do you know after that night where we went to the dinner with
No.
Josh pulled me aside the next day and
Immediate
said,
no.
Eddie's probably the worst driver I know.
Really?
Well, not the worst driver. But Just let me say this: you're a lot better when the Tesla's taken over.
You're doing 80 down the freeway, you're like, hold on, I gotta call Gabby for a second.
Yo, this editing.
We
is-
know it was a
is
hard
good.
transition.
God tier.
It's easier
I like
to text
it.
and drive on donkeys and cars. We understand that you're still learning.
Oh, he's coming out the gate swinging now.
Okay, narrative, this is you.
This is
Since you
all-
like killing animals.
These are. I ate the
Read it
family
real
hamster.
clearly.
I swear.
After you narrated.
Thank you.
Can you do it in your narrative voice?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I ate the
You should
family
play like,
hamster. I can't
getting interrupted.
wait.
The sound, like a soundtrack in the background?
Yeah.
I ate the family hamster when I was 6.
Oh, I was doing the soundtrack.
I ate the family hamster when I was 6.
Who? Who did?
Fact or cap? First of all, seriously.
No, that's cap.
Yeah, I gotta say cat. Because how? What'd you do? Roast it over an open fire? Went outside? There's no way. There's no way. When you were 6, I remember being 6. I also remember not being able to cook for nothing. Maybe I could make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Tuna sandwich, maybe. But a live rodent? And I, oh yeah, I forgot. It was 3 cats, 9 dogs, and I also had a rabbit. And I had a lot of pets.
I've never
And yeah, I couldn't imagine. Nah.
owned a hamster.
Wait, we're
Well, I
not
wasn't
talking.
asking you.
You're not the
Couldn't
one.
imagine.
What are you saying?
Listen, I honestly think it's true because their name's Kirby.
You know, if I was actually the worst driver, why would Josh ask me yesterday to drive?
Eddie, we're not talking about this still, bro. We moved on.
I'm just saying.
I know
He's sore.
your feelings are hurt. We get it.
All right, next one.
But if I was really...
up! Shut the f up! Okay, go.
We got.
Wait, let Josh read this one.
I'm going to be so happy when I get to read this.
Well, you read the last one. Yeah. Not that everything's about you, bro.
Oh, it's listen.
No, you listen.
I shot my mother's husband in the leg when we were hunting on accident after he ran over my puppy.
Cap.
I reckon that could be fact.
That could be fact.
That does sound like something an American would do.
If I was like really pissed off about something, I could see myself doing that.
On
Western
accident, of course.
civilized nations have really taken a liking to dogs.
Just tune into the fucking History Network. What was that? Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, in some other places it would just be like, my mother's husband ran over my tacos.
Bro, on everything, Eddie just looks like he just tired of everybody. Honestly, I know I can't be the only one that's seen it. He just look like he's like, bro, they own some time in today, and I ain't got time for it, honestly.
You make no sense.
I follow over 5 accounts full of men whimpering. Sad emoji.
You just follow all of us.
Yeah.
It's the boys. Yeah.
Let's do our best group whimper.
You just made that account person's day. He's gonna clip that, and he's gonna revert every now and then. That's just gonna be his alarm. That's gonna be everything. It's gonna be his soundtrack, his funeral soundtrack as well. He's gonna loop that over and over and over again. Also, I guess I guess anything's a fetish these days. Full man whimpering, that's almost like some what do you call that? Sadistic type of stuff, right? Because think about what causes whimpering, like generally pain or something that causes you to be sad. So not purely sadistic, but along those levels. That's crazy.
It was actually kind of pretty.
Yeah, it was kind of harmonic.
That was pretty good.
When I was 15-ish, I was at a bonfire. This grown man was trying to get me to join a threesome. I declined, but he wouldn't stop getting in my bubble. And after about 5 minutes, I shoved him and he fell into the fire.
Nice.
Started a huge brawl, and now that guy only has one working eye.
W. Massive W.
That seems very
big W.
specific and true.
Yeah.
I don't think you can make that up.
I don't feel like that's super over the top either, but it's pretty specific. I feel like that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
been many times where, I've pushed someone and they tripped and fell into a bonfire.
And
You
lost
could
their
say
eye.
it was time for that guy to fuego.
That's good. That's good.
I don't know
Fist
what
bump.
Oh, Molly's just on fire right now. She's just on fire. I see he's on fire.
To that.
What does that mean?
I see.
It's a type of like
I see.
elephant.
Is it?
Oh my god, and what's the fucking...
Why are people killing so many fucking hamsters?
Okay, to be fair, when you get a hamster and you're young, it comes off as a disposable creature. It gives disposable creature energy. It's like a chicken.
It's the tutorial level of
I can
pets.
see that. Like a dog doesn't give that same energy.
No.
I mean, I just don't understand how people just accidentally kill their animals.
You don't understand? You can just step on them, you can throw them at the wall.
You're like, I love you so much.
Yeah.
My friends made me piss out a fire once.
Okay.
As I was putting it out, I looked
That's-
over at the neighbor's house and he was
Oh.
standing on his porch just staring at me. So I had no choice but to call him out going, "Look, Mr. Neighbor Man, I'm a fire truck," while I imitated a fire truck siren.
I feel like you tweeted this.
Can you recreate this?
"Look, Mr. Neighbor Man, I'm a fire truck." Woo, woo, woo. It's probably like that. I believe it.
Banger.
That makes sense.
I took a shit in my
Yeah.
hand. I squeezed it to see what it looked like on the inside.
More shit.
When I was 5
Plot
and
twist.
I was testing physics,
I feel like you use testing physics as an excuse for a lot of weird shit.
Pissing on the wall, stomping on ducks, shitting in your hands and clapping.
whoa, that was very oddly specific.
Is that what you did though?
No one said anything about clapping.
Oh, well, squeezing.
One of my first memories was actually painting
Nah.
with poo.
Oh.
What'd you paint?
The walls. I was fucking like 3, bro. What do you mean, what did I paint? I drew a fucking house on the wall, man. My dad kicked the shit out of me.
That's interesting. What is the earliest memory you guys have? Because I remember some memories of when I was either 3 or 4, but anything past that, I have no idea.
Painting the walls.
I work at a grocery store and this kid wouldn't stop being a brat. So I looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Santa isn't real. They'll never believe you." And he went crying. I don't regret a thing.
I do that to my kids. So that's very believable.
That's real.
I've done that.
Yeah.
You've done that?
Yeah.
You just do that to random children?
Not random children, but I did
You
that.
do that to children you know?
Shit isn't real!
Yes.
Kid's like
Yes.
3.
I would trip little kids up for being too loud. I still do.
Molly, that says I like pancakes. Homie, why you keep tripping kids?
Make-A-Wish incident
2020.
3. I don't think that's real. Everyone's thought about injuring, random children.
Yeah.
But the problem is that, they have parents. Parents have, crazy mental and energy.
Sometimes the parents need to be fucking corrected.
Narrator. Sometimes the parents need to be corrected. First I f***ed the kid up, then I f***ed the dad up too.
And then I just f***ed the mom.
I shat in the cat's litter box one time. No one knows it was.
I've joked about doing this, and people have done it before at my house. So
People have done it in your house.
it was really funny. It's Momo's litter box.
Some of y'all watch
Yeah.
it. Probably done that too.
Yeah.
Poor Momo, dude.
Momo's like, what the f?
Momo's like, I'm dying.
When Gabby worked in a hotel, she said they had to shut down a furry convention.
They had a furry convention at a hotel?
And they had to shut it down because people were shitting in litter boxes, and it was a safety hazard.
Yeah, they love shitting in their costumes, man. It's like that primal, like you get that primal smell a little bit.
Bro, you know, furries and everything, I definitely understand it, you know, but the people who take it way too far, I mean, I guess, man, you know, I mean, who am I to judge? You know what I mean? I mean, if you out here living your best life, then props to you. But that, sometimes I can kind of like fool myself into understanding things, at least to a certain degree, to where I can like write it off. And I'm just like, okay, either I understand it a bit or I don't understand it, but I do understand it. But that, like going as far as to do that or like really imitate actual creature animals, that I can't understand that. But hey, like I said, hey, it's you, do you, boo-boo. That's all you. You know what I'm saying? If you happy, you know what I'm saying, it's your life to live. You do it, but hey.
The dookie, a little bit BO.
And they're expensive. You spend $3,000 on it and then you fill it with poo.
How do you know? I spent $600 on my dad's work card because I wanted V-Bucks.
100%.
That happens.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
And that's exactly the face the kid made to his dad when he asked him about it.
Hey, did you spend $600 on my work card?
What you gotta do about it,
The
Dad?
same face that the kid made to the bank when they came and took the house. Because they missed their mortgage payment. When I was younger, my friend kept beating me at Halo.
Okay.
So when he went to make us some chicken wraps, I shit in his closet.
That also sounds real.
Yeah, I could definitely see
I
myself
feel
doing
like
that.
we've all been there.
What?
Nah, but like when I was younger, we had a Halo LAN party at my friend's house and my brother kept killing me and I fucking smacked him right in the mouth. We had a fight in my friend's living room.
I believe that because
Yeah.
I know how aggressive you get whenever we play Call of Duty online and we lose.
Yes. There was one time where I was working in the kitchen and the chef I was working with really pissed me off, so I got this really old, expired salmon out of the bin and stuffed it up in his car. Like in the wheel.
The worst thing you could put in there. Holy shit.
Yeah, because then you put it somewhere where it's like really hard to find and just think of the entire car. Yo, those Halo, especially those LAN parties, really do be causing that frustration because the person that's besting you is like right there. You know what I mean? So it happened with me and my brothers and my dad. We would always make this custom map on Halo. And essentially, we would put everybody's health really, really low. We would play on it wasn't Prisoners. We would play on Prisoner, and there was another one that had a whole lot of steps, a whole lot of layers. I can't remember what it was called. But everybody had low health, and we played with rocket launchers. You know what I mean? Actually, we played in a variety of places, but we played with rocket launchers. Everybody was getting blown up and stuff. One time, my brother kept getting blown up, and he started swinging and everything. And a lot of us was like, weave, you know, some UI stuff. UI didn't exist then, but we were still on that weave. And of course, my dad got mad and did some things, sent them up there, and we kept playing. But the moral of the story is rage, especially with the first Halo. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I did that. I used my boyfriend's electric toothbrush as a, you know.
As a you know what.
And I still haven't been caught. I still use it. What the f is wrong with you?
You know.
That's not fair.
Doesn't the toothpaste hurt your balls?
They're not talking about that.
Hang on, are you telling me that I've been using it wrong this whole time?
I've been brushing my teeth with those things for years. Yuck.
All right, we're moving on.
I stuck my dick. I'm a bag of Doritos. And now every time I pee, it comes out red. Ah!
The pee party said he's a bag of Doritos.
Every time.
Like you think you can just sprinkle that in and no one will fucking notice? Back it up. You're a bag of Doritos. How did you send this submission?
I hit my friend's dog with my car while leaving his house party by accident. I never told him though.
I believe that one.
That's a friendship ender.
You ever wondered why Pretzels had so many health problems?
What don't?
Remember the Lamborghini was in the shop for a few days?
I'm not reading that one.
I let my dog hump me because I was horny.
I could see why you didn't want to read that one. I was ready to panic.
That's believable. We've seen videos of said acts. Yes.
I can see you looking at me
Way
like.
back in the day, I think.
That's the next Mr. Beast video.
If Chandler doesn't walk out of this circle within 24 hours, this dog is gonna f him. I secretly cover babies with mayonnaise and serve them as ice cream treats.
Why'd you say it like that?
There's a really, really small percentage chance that this is real, but it's not zero.
Hey, have you ever seen the baby covered in peanut butter?
That was his early work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I once said skill issue on an Amber Alert.
That's fact.
That's amazing. amazing. That's amazing.
Before I would use the bathroom as a kid, I peed a little on the carpets.
Skill issue.
That's just a skill issue. Yeah. How many of the remaining ones can we say skill issue to?
That's actually pretty impressive, because once it comes out, you try to hold it. It's like it's like a bunch of water. It's just a whole bunch of pressure. Generally, how long you can hold it after a little comes out, I guess, yeah, that will be a skill issue. But that's I guess a skill issue. That's pretty difficult, because when I got to use the restroom, or if, I imagine if anybody, especially if you've been holding it all day long, once it comes, stopping it, that's difficult. So just to let a little bit out on the carpet and then take the 5-10 steps to the bathroom and let it all out. Oh yeah, that's massive skill right there. What would you call that? That's like 100 points in strength. Conjuration probably too.
A lot. Let's find out. I got caught beating it at funeral.
Big skill issue. Massive skill issue.
There's so many places you can hide at a funeral. Number 1, in the tree. Number 2, in the coffin.
True.
So I dated a girl, but 2 years in the relationship, I found out it was a guy.
How's that possible?
That dude had really good illusion magic. That's crazy.
Low perception build.
Yes.
If she really, 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 really likes anal only,
Okay.
all I'm saying, brother, is check that front license plate.
Donut!
I could have prevented 9/11 had I been born a couple years earlier.
I've met Donut, massive fact.
If anyone could have stopped it, it would have been him and Mark Wahlberg.
I agree.
I'm not entirely unconvinced that him and Brandon aren't building a time machine to go and stop it.
The American version of Steins Gate is actually just Brandon and Donut building a time machine to stop 9/11.
That's why Brandon's getting into politics now. He can get the influence and power to build a time machine.
When I was in 5th grade, I shit my pants and it ran up my back and got all over my chair. And there was this kid with autism sitting next to me, and I told him to switch seats with me, and I blamed it on him and flushed my underwear down the toilet. Holy that's
Pretty sure I have almost
That's-
done that word for word as well.
Now here's the
Mastermind
thing.
levels.
I can't say skill issue.
No, that's just skills.
Yeah.
There was this kid in my 6th grade class who always smelled like shit, and one day we all called him out for it. We were like, show us your underwear. And he literally had massive shit stains all over his underwear, and he was like, these are my brother's undies, I don't know what happened. These are my brother's undies, my brother shit these undies.
I had something similar happen to one of my classmates. We was in middle school, and my teacher had a reputation for just dismissing hands. We put your hand up because you had a question. She would see your hand, dismiss it. But I can see that my my school peer, I know he had to use the restroom because he had to poop and everything. We started to smell it, and he said he finally had to go to the restroom. So she finally let him go after him holding his hand up for 30 minutes. He left and ran, and there was just like doo-doo juice in the seat. Oh, it was disgusting. I'm sorry to have painted that in your mind, but we're talking about confessions here. So not technically mine, but it was disgusting.
Which one of you shit my pants?
I remember when I did this exact same thing, but when I was in like primary school and Lemmings just came out, we had those big fat Apple computers, the colored ones.
yeah.
I waited all day for my turn on the computer to play Lemmings, and I needed to piss, and so I just sat there and pissed my pants because I didn't want to get off the computer.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
and what happened?
I pissed myself, realized I was like sitting in a pile of piss.
A pile? A pile of piss?
Wow.
I went to the toilet, cleaned myself up, dried my pants, came back. The toilet seat was outside holding the door open.
Did you say you sat in a pile of piss? True fucking story. This is so funny. This is this kid named David Lucky who always carried around like a 10-gallon bag of coarse salt.
What?
And one day he spilled it on the bus everywhere, and everyone just like, salt boy, salt boy. And then he actually like transferred out.
This kid was already walking around with a 10-gallon sack of salt, and when he spills it, you're like, hey, that's kind of weird.
Salt boy, salt boy.
Hey, who drops their sack of salt? That's weird.
That was all your deepest, darkest confessions.
You guys are freaks.
Yeah.
We're disgusted by
But
everyone.
also, we related to some of them, so that makes us just
me
as
too.
bad.
If you guys want to see us react to
More than I
more of
would've
your
liked
deepest,
to.
darkest confessions, please just let us know, and
leave
we'd
a
be
like.
happy to.
Go to the boys.store, become a boys member.
And for God's sake, leave the hamsters alone.
Do I dare comment? Do I dare comment? No, I feel like I've told you guys enough in this video. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Dave's out.